All right.
Okay,
Hello,
hold up,
everybody.
sorry.
Welcome to the
Can
very
we just
first
say,
take of today's episode.
Hello, everyone. It is me, the great and mighty
Fuck
Elijah,
you.
and we are here to do one thing and one thing only, and that is argue.
Yes,
Yes,
we're here to
we are
argue. We're
gonna
not
argue.
actually friends.
Hell
We
yeah.
all hate each other.
We're gonna break more friendships than Uno.
All
That
right.
is the sixth time you said that.
No,
I'm not
this is the
ashamed.
first time we've been recording.
That's the first take. We've definitely not done 5
See-
others before this.
Yeah, guys, this is definitely not the sixth time we've had to do this.
Yeah, this is definitely not. Definitely freaking not.
Uh-huh.
I
can confirm.
All right. Can
Okay,
confirm.
so what's your opinion on
this
Plant
is
Island Glacier?
Everyone introduce
can
yourselves,
confirm
please.
everything is going according to plan.
Everyone,
Okay,
please. Just-
introduce yourselves, bitches.
I'm
I
Heinz
am
for Dragon.
Leon, and I like pain.
All right,
I
high
started
school.
going
Introduce
again.
I
yourself.
swear to God, Leon.
Introduce yourself, Hollow.
Okay, I'm me, and I.
Hello, I'm Hollow, and I hate Pummel because...
No.
Yes,
no,
you do.
no,
You hate
no,
Pummel.
no.
Listen. We're your friends, and we support your viewpoints.
No, don't listen to her. She's full of lies. Spreads misinformation. a
Hollow,
lot.
why is your audio so fucking quiet?
It's not quiet in the video. It's fine.
Okay.
Just turn.
I
it.
am a.
Damn, Hollow's just not gonna introduce...
Yeah.
Just go.
Let's do this.
So do we start the showcase now?
All right. Yes, we do it.
Wait, I haven't introduced myself.
All right.
No.
I don't know who's next because Hollow made this. I'm just the dude presenting, so
I
let's
think
see how
it's,
this
it's
goes.
it's like a random number generator. It's a surprise every
I
page.
think-
Cool.
Hi,
All right,
guys,
so
I'm Raph.
Oh, let's go.
I can't believe we're starting
All
off with bang.
All right, Hollow, read the
Base
freaking.
first one to go on,
Alright,
Hollow.
guys.
All right,
what's your
Hollow, you
opinion
have to
on
read
Plant
this.
Island,
You have to
sir?
read this. Read
And
this.
then we say our opinions.
Yeah, Hollow is our speaker.
Hollow's the one who
Hollow
made.
needs to read this entire fucking paragraph you wrote.
Damn, Hollow, I never knew you were so passionate about the dipsters.
I
Yeah, I
respect
bet
you.
you'd have to love the dipsters.
Okay,
for it.
everybody. Everybody, shut up so Hollow can read.
No,
Can I make the
won't.
Firehaven slideshow?
Everybody, shut up so Hollow can read.
The worst monsters on the island should not surprise.
Just
Hollow
freaking
isn't
read it,
talking
Hollow.
for some reason.
Alright, guys, I'm Hollow now.
Yes, this is Hollow now.
Dipsters are the worst monsters on the island should not surprise anyone. It's the Dipsters. The Dipsters have a lot of faults here, as they did not support or contribute to the song in any way. The first issue with them is that they are way too loud. The volume slider is a tool that players can use. But getting each Dipster to the exact volume that the player may want could be draining, since there are 7 of them. The second issue is the placements, and that is that the Dipsters play for every single verse, minus the Sugarbush solo and Octopus verse. And with the structure change that the Weirdos added, it just gets to be unbearable. The third and final issue is the compositions, as their compositions for both the intro and Memo Trio verse do not work with any other monsters, and take attention away from everything regardless of volume. Voices in general are super annoying, especially as the player progresses through the game, since it is the same exact clip for all 8 islands that the Dipsters show up in.
That goes hard.
That was Hollow's shit takes.
Yeah, I mean,
All
even
right,
still, the
all
dipsters
right.
aren't that great.
All right. I'm gonna start first. Are we gonna do this in call order again?
I
No,
feel
we're
like you
just
should
gonna
just.
do
I
this
feel
in
like we should
whatever
only
order
speak
you
if there's actually something we want to say about them.
All right. I have one thing to say
I
about.
want to say that the Dipsters aren't that bad, and I don't get why people hate them so much.
That's unbased.
Wow, that's
What?
They're like
Dipsters are
better
honestly
than
one of the
they
better
actually do
Dipsters.
something.
I find.
Oh yeah, and that something has destroyed the entire song.
Shut up! At least they are audible.
Honestly,
that's not a good thing.
And hold on,
That doesn't
hey,
make it better.
I am pretty sure that Dipsters are on less islands than Quibble. So what does that say?
They're actually on more islands than Quibble.
Shut up! No. They're fucking not. Okay,
They are.
Quibble's on cold.
The dipsters aren't down the fire.
Water, gold,
No,
tribal,
Quibble's like on
sugar
7 or
bush,
6.
continent,
Dipsters are
party,
on 8.
cave. That is 9. Actually, wait,
This is
so
already
that's
gone to
10
shit.
islands with Quibble, and if you count Fur Crunch Jolly Dreams, which you do, that's 11 islands with Quibble and 8 with Dipsters.
Oh, I was wrong then. Never mind.
Wouldn't be the first
Therefore,
time.
Dipsters are better than Quibble. So yeah, this is over. Dipsters are better than Quibble.
I'm
Alright.
gonna slap you.
My opinion on the dipsters is they do their thing, okay? They do their thing.
They do.
That's
the
my
thing.
part.
The dipsters exist, and I'm honestly fine with their existence. There's something definitely good for children. I feel like that. I don't know.
They're the minions of MSM. I mean, look at them.
That's not
Yeah,
a
they're companions.
Bad boy. Banana.
I mean, their designs are pretty cute, but that's probably like the best attribute they have.
They're funny. I like them.
Of course.
I'm gonna say this right now.
Your thing.
The Dipsters, the main thing that makes me really hate them is their voice. Like their voice is so.
That is completely
irritating.
justified, honestly. It's make or break with the dipsters.
What if
I
Dave
swear,
Kurt?
of course you think T's full body is cute.
I swear to
Shut
God.
up. Listen, listen. Full body dipsters go hard, and no one can deny that.
I will never get over T's. You know what? Never mind.
We
Just
get
stop-
it.
just-
Okay, let's do
no, you're all
Glacier
done.
now. What do
All
you
right,
think
guys.
Glacier's
Next
plan?
slide.
Okay.
Next slide.
Let's move on. Can we
Next.
move on?
What-
Can we do Glacier?
What Hollow said TBH.
Yo!
No, it's
We're
Talker
really
and
starting out with a
Magpie.
bang.
Alright, Hollow, you want
It's
to actually read
Weirdo.
this time?
Second worst on the list
Okay, I
will
guess
be
not.
the Weirdos. The Weirdos fit in with the Dipsters of being bad ideas made worse by terrible execution. These two are solely responsible for the structure change that makes the entire song way too repetitive. Unfortunately, their own tracks aren't interesting enough to warrant them, since they keep repeating the same melodies over and over again and throw off a lot of the monsters by doing so.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Honestly, I think the world on Plant Island is worse than the Dipsters.
Yeah,
Wait,
Lean,
are those
Lean is
fair?
one of
That
the
is not
designated
fucking
Wordo
fair.
haters, so
Are
it's
those
Wordos.
the one worst to best starter?
Okay.
What he said, TBH.
My personal opinion on the Wordos. I think the structure change is fine. Their voices are fine.
All
Oh,
right.
now you speak.
Nah,
Yes, now I speak. I need to silence the misinformation.
All right.
no, you're
Now, as I
silencing it
was
for something
saying,
different.
I like the
yeah.
Weirdos' voices, they're cool.
They are,
The
all
wi-
things with all due
And I'm
respect,
pretty
they
sure
are pretty
Murdo's on
good
less
vocal
islands than
performances.
Quibble.
They are pretty good.
They're-
vocal
they are
performances.
literally only on
Quibble,
5.
therefore they're better.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. As I was saying,
This is
the
what you need
Wordos
to
on
take
this.
away from this video, that every monster on Plant Island is better than Quibble.
I don't know. Okay. All right. As I was saying, the Dipsters, the Wordos.
Yes,
Are,
the Dipsters are
they're-
known for
they're-
speaking lyrics.
The Wordos on Plant are solid. That's all I'll say. I think. Okay. Anyone else want to say something?
I will say, okay.
Okay.
Okay. That to each their own. They are good performances, all things considered, but I do agree. Well, like, actually, yeah, it is their. You could argue like, oh, is it really their fault? It is their fault for the structure change because if you mute them in game, the song reverts back to its old structure. But honestly, I mean, it isn't bad the first time you listen to it, but like the song is so long now that genuinely, I'd rather listen to Plant Island Recomposed than the official one.
Wow.
That says a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd
say
say they are good
My-
performances, but they are that detrimental to the song.
Hollow say L
Talker
with
is
me.
easily better.
L.
Yeah,
My
I like
honest
their
opinion on the-
Weirdos' performances are really good.
My honest
Alright.
opinion on the Wordos, they blew my mind when I first saw them in the game. I was like, oh, hey, 2 new monsters, what are these gonna do? And then Parl Sona starts singing frickin' lyrics, and I'm like, okay, this is the level of MSM we're in now. I actually like the Wordos.
This
Plant Island
is
is
an
actually
end
better.
game when the
Of
word
course,
is
Zork
actually
liked
their
the
best island, in
5-minute
my
track.
And I was like, this is just such a shit concept. Pom Pom is worse than Cybop on Continent by a mile.
Wrong island. All right. Can we continue
will
now?
Okay.
Alright, let's
First
go.
of all, you're
Let's
wrong.
continue.
What
Second
they
of
said,
all, we will get to that.
what Drew said,
All right.
TBH.
Next
I
monster.
can't wait for this
Hold
on, Next hold on, monster.
I wanna say something.
continent so
Next
much.
Wait, Hollow needs
monster.
to say
The
something. never
Weirdos are
mind.
too controversial.
Okay,
Out
next.
of the two Wordos, I think Persona has a better vocal performance than.
That
Okay,
is
shut
honestly
up.
fair. That
Next.
is honestly fair.
Dang.
Wow.
That's unfair. Talker has
Alright,
better
can we
vocal
move
We
now?
get it, Leon. You hate women.
Can we move now?
No, no.
All right.
Finally,
Okay.
Next.
there's Lee and Gay joke.
Alright, next
All right.
one.
All right. All right.
Next.
Next.
Let's get to the next one.
Epic
Next
Wobox.
slide.
Oh boy.
They just keep
Oh,
on
oh
coming
my
out.
God.
Epic Wobox is lower on the list than Wobox and Rare Wobox.
How dare you?
Okay, I am sorry, but I refuse to read Hollow's shit takes on Epic Wobox. Someone else read it.
Oh wait. Epic Whoop.
All right, I'll read
Hollow,
it.
you have to read your takes. This is your Bible.
Read.
He's just
Even
messing
he
with the-
knows his takes are shit.
I feel I
He
don't
doesn't
know
want
what's
to
happening. You need to be
Alright.
watching the stream because if you're reading it on your own slide, that's probably why you're cutting out.
Oh, okay. Someone else read it then.
No, just
All right.
watch the
I will
stream.
read. I will read it in my nerd voice
that's
because
right, there's a speed.
Yeah, we're streaming it, so you can just read it from the stream, and your voice will still pick up.
Okay, hold up. Okay, watch stream. There we go. Okay, Epic Wobox on Planet
There
is
we go.
atrocious in several
yeah.
ways. The first one being its placement. This thing does not show up at all well in the intro and throws up the build-up entirely to its rhythm. The Wordle structure. Coupled up with terrible mixing of being too loud, this thing gets insanely repetitive very quickly. Finally, the biggest issue is that it doesn't work with any other percussion monsters, especially Sharp and T-Rex, which are much more important to the song than it is. Overall, Epic Wobox flopped hard in its debut, and I
Hard
stand by it.
disagree.
Ratio, stop saying shit.
Hard disagree on this. On
All
this.
right.
I will
Since
stand by
I-
this. Epic
Alright.
Wobox is still terrible on this island.
all right.
I
I
will
will
disagree.
start. I will.
Very
on
hard
last
disagree.
island,
I will
Epic
say
Wobox
something
or Quibble.
first. I will say something first. Epic Wobox. I like Epic Wobox on the intro. You can take my middle finger. Cry about it. It's good
Honestly,
in the
I
intro.
agree. I love it in the intro.
Yeah,
Epic Wobox in the
it has-
intro is
it has a
so
pretty-
based.
It,
It is actually
it's pretty.
Alright.
great in the intro, and I love it.
Yes.
Alright,
Okay.
Arrow. If you want me to cry about it, I'll cry about it because I don't like Epic Wobox in the intro.
Yeah, I was gonna say Leon does not like it. So what do you have to say about that, Leon?
Epic.
Epic Wobox only works in like what, one verse?
That's not very many.
And it's like the first time Epic Wobox does the synth thing that
Honestly, Jube only works on one verse.
Bro.
It's only in one verse. I
It's
think-
in like
it only
15
works
million.
on one verse.
Can I
It
say
plays
my
the whole
opinion,
song.
please?
Yeah,
Alright.
let's let North speak.
Let's hear North speak.
Epic Wobox is possibly the most fundamentally interesting monster in the game, in my opinion, because of the idea that as it changes form with islands, it has like different accessories change up its sound a bit. Like this one kind of has the stomps and things, but it's also got like a sound of forestry. The melody on this island is definitely kind of cool. The one it sings, anyways.
It's my favorite
It's,
Epic Wellbox.
Yep, it's thing in the intro was a little off-putting at first, but I became used to it fast, and I actually like it.
I think it makes the intro
What he
better.
said- TBA.
And Deej also do the form changing thing, and Deej does the sound thing, and so does Congo.
Yeah,
so
Deej changes
or
forms
wrong.
as well. Have you heard
Congo
of
is the most
Rare and Epic
fundamentally
Deej?
interesting monster in the game.
Bruh.
All right.
I do
all right.
think
I think
it's
He's
a cool
talking about
monster.
the sound,
Next-
how like here it
next
sounds like twigs
slideshow.
and leaves
I
rushing
think-
along each other, and then you got like in cold when there's like icicles and stuff, and then like blah
We-
blah.
we
water
are gonna
like,
get-
bubbles.
We gotta move
if you
on
need
with
to
this
get
one of these
somewhere,
days.
it's
Alright,
8:06
next.
p.m. where I live.
Alright, we're
Alright,
moving on.
alright,
All you need to
right.
know is that Epic Wellbox is better
Common
than Quibble.
Wobot.
Comment
All right.
Wobox.
They
Bad,
just keep on
boo.
coming. Alright, Hollow, you're up.
Okay, the common Wobox is up next, and this one is here because it just doesn't fit into the song at all. It is just background noise that doesn't work with anything and blows up the song when they're replaced. This is one of the better common Woboxes, but that's not saying a lot.
What he said.
Really
TBA.
wouldn't say a lot.
Why did he get all freaking
He
Earth Island
was
Dandy
Hollow
with it?
ASMR. He was very intimate about Wellbox, guys.
I swear
Alright.
to God, I will fuck you off the planet.
All right. Since I will now say something, very catchy
It
tune.
is. Ironically enough, I mean, it's weird because like it's not my favorite Wellbox, but I agree that this is a very iconic track in MSM.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Wellbox has a
That one
lot
I
of
agree with.
personality too.
but still, I
think
prefer
this is one of the
the
three
song without it.
monsters.
Hold on, what are we doing?
We're talking about the best monster on Plant Island.
That's what I'm-
Yo! Rare dipsters?
Yeah, rare dipsters,
What?
the sex
Okay,
elements.
so rare dipsters.
Can I
are
speak
just
about
hex
Wellbox
element.
now?
All right,
because
let's let
they
North speak.
go sex,
North,
sex,
north,
sex.
north.
And that's
Common
my
Common
favorite.
Wellbox on Plant Island has the catchiest tune, but it is the least interesting Wellbox in my opinion because none of the percussion has been implemented, and I really love the dubstep. That's why I love
Okay, but
Wellbox in
actually,
general.
the other Woolbox are the least interesting because they all sound the
Okay,
same.
but actually.
Wow, Leon, that's pretty. Well, that's pretty. You're crossing the line there, bro. Why do they all sound the same, huh?
Oh my God! If this gets
I
to the
swear to God, we are
Well,
not
what?
on the
moving
same
on.
You
page.
swear to me, you're
Okay,
the one. You're the one
moving
saying
on.
Wellboxes sound the same. That's
Moving
questionable
on.
at best.
all right,
Rare.
Rare Wellbox.
Yo, guys, I can't believe they made Rare Wellbox.
Oh no!
No.
Here
Also,
we go.
gotta love
Rare
these
Wellbox
high quality
Hello,
PNGs,
you're doing
Hollow.
honors.
All right,
Shut
Hollow,
And
go.
his legendary Woolbox.
Okay.
All right,
Rare Woolbox is up next.
Hello,
There's
hello,
no reason
hello.
for this
Our
to
Woolbox
exist.
is up
Not that
next,
there was
and there
for the
is
common
no
Woolbox
reason
to
for
exist.
this thing to
The
exist.
main reason.
Not
for
that there
this
was
thing.
for common Woolbox either.
Okay.
The
You're
main
reading it?
reason why this thing is here is that it
They were
is
both
for
reading it at the
both
same
Oak
time.
and Pot Valley, who both do it very nicely and are much more pleasing to listen to than Car Woolbox. It gets to be high. It gets to be high than its common and epic counter.
Nice spelling, Hollow.
Hard. Simply because it doesn't play as much.
Nice job at grammar checking the slideshow
Hi.
before making
forever.
Oh.
Art.
her.
Hero.
What? Oh wait, my turn to speak. All right. Where Wellbox on Plant Island is one thing I can say.
Vocodex.
If you don't let me speak,
Yo, they added
One thing-
Vocodex to MSM.
one thing I can say about Rare Wellbox on Plant is very Webbabunga.
They added
Yeah,
Air
it's
Elijah to
I
MSM.
agree.
Epic
It's an
Woolbox
angry
with
red robot, and you know who
Yo,
else is
Rare
an angry red robot?
Robot
Air Elijah.
Orange. It's orange.
Yo,
I
guys.
saw it. It's orange.
Guys,
You're
I heard they're going to replace Rare Woolbox with FUM.
yo.
Okay, can we? Okay, I'm trying to speak here, so let me speak. It's very Webbabunga. It's a very catchy tune. Yeah, that's it. Okay, who else
Definitely
wants to
one
say
of the
something?
least offensive
I'm pretty sure
Rare
it's on
Wellbox.
Last Island's The Double.
It doesn't. It's weird because you can't really say it's bad.
Honestly, I don't think it's good. I think it's pretty bad. Because the thing about this one is that it's very... I don't know what it is about Red Bullbox, but it's always been really harsh to me with his tracks. Because whenever it plays, it's like, I'm clutching my ears. Because it's like really up
I don't think it sounds that bad. Like it's not obnoxiously loud.
Although
I mean,
you're just
see, I
biased.
would say yes, but then again, somehow they made the Wordos... I mean, they made Persona louder than it somehow. But it's louder than every... Besides Persona, Werewolves is louder than everything else in that verse.
All you need to know is that Rare Wellbox is better than Quibble.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Rare Wellbox on Plant Island is probably the least interesting Rare Wellbox, much like how the Wellbox is the least interesting.
I don't know. Cold Red Wolfbox is also pretty bad, or not bad, or boring.
What do you
Plant
mean?
Island
Old Rare
Wellbox.
Wellbox is peak Rare
God damn
Wellbox, but we'll get
Is,
to that later.
The
Next
the design is pretty.
I
banger,
always
though.
thought this thing was
Yeah, the design's awesome.
I mean, I think it's a fine part. I don't think it's as loud as Hollow claims it is. Especially not
It probably
compared to
depends
Vegeta.
on how many monsters you have. Oh well.
I always thought it was actually rather quiet in its verse.
I'd say it's mixed good enough.
It's
Okay,
it's
next.
it's fine. It's fine.
This is the
Alright,
Wellbox of all
This one
time.
just exists.
All right, next.
This one just
Okay, guys, now we're
Next.
finally done with Woolbox, Rare Woolbox, Epic Woolbox, Dexter.
We're
Oh,
done
he
with
has
my
legendary Wellbox.
Oh, we got this seasonal. Oh,
Puga.
Punkleton is okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
time for Hollow to
All
read.
right.
Let's make sure
Come
there's
on,
no grammar
Hollow.
mistakes.
Read this
Punkleton is a
time.
major step up from everything we've seen so
No,
far.
Raph, let
But
Hollow actually
unfortunately,
speak.
Punkleton doesn't really do a whole
This
lot.
is Hollow
Punkleton
speaking.
helps out potbelly in the
That's
intro,
not
but after
me.
that, Punkleton
Yes,
just
it
fades
is.
into the background in the
I swear
latter
to
half
God.
of the members. Punkleton is a positive addition thanks to Punkleton's contributions to the intro, but there's not a whole lot to Punkleton on this island.
I feel like people like Punkleton because of its design.
The design is banger.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
I
It's
can't
an
deny
amazing
that.
design. I mean, it's kind of
But
basic because like fall leaves, like carved pumpkin skeleton, but like they do more with it. Like it's not a human skeleton. Like this guy is built like a gorilla.
Okay. Alright.
But yeah, not. I'll be honest. I'm not too big a fan. Well, I like the monster, but on Plant Island, I don't know. All I'm saying is that stop complaining about the voice on Shanty.
I will
Yeah,
say though,
Stop whining.
that here it's fine. I think it does
Same here.
well in the intro, but then it plays in the second half of the trio verse, and it's like, that's not fun.
Why did
I don't
Raph
think
leave?
I actually prefer it in the second half than in the intro.
Fair, I guess.
Uncle?
Anyway, yeah, I don't have anything else to say.
You know what?
It's
He's okay.
fine.
He's okay on this island.
Punkleton.
He's
fine.
endearing. He does what he needs to do. I mean, Ooga Booga
Punkleton
is
is
a
a-
pretty fun phrase.
Yeah.
Punkleton
It's
is a
endearing.
Punkleton
Punkleton.
is a pretty fun part on this island, and for some reason, when you have an entire squad of when somebody like places an entire squad of them, the part feels a lot better, and I don't know why, because the way it's merged into the song, it always sounded like it had multiple voices. So when you got a bunch of them out on Plant
Well,
Island,
that's
I'm
because
like,
they added echo to its track.
"Bro,
A Punkleton
All right.
patch.
Even without the echo is he's no shanty Punkleton.
Punkleton is fine."
All right.
Yeah, we can all
next
agree on
monster.
He definitely
All right.
earned being liked in the community.
All right. Next.
Oh, and
Pummel.
keep in mind,
Oh,
Pummel is older.
no.
Oh
What?
boy.
Oh, sad that Raph isn't here.
Oh, oh.
Raph
Oh,
died.
Raph!
Raph
Raph
died
left
so
when
we
we
could
were
have
talking
Pummel.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
All right. Read it. Hollow.
Homo is also in the same boat as Punkleton, as it doesn't really do a whole lot. It does impact the song in positive ways, though. In the latter half, when it comes in with Punkleton and Furcorn in the trio verse, and it helps out Noggin and Jumpler and Clamble during the Maw verse when T-Rex and Shrub stop playing. It's just not the most noticeable thing in the world. It doesn't stand on its own. Fun fact: Pummel and Punkleton share the exact same rhythm.
Another fun fact: Punkleton is older than Earth Island. Let that sink in.
True.
Cool.
Okay.
When
is
Pummel
Raph
is
coming
fucking
back?
ass.
Yo,
So-
let's go get the honor for Raph.
You just had to make that reference.
Look, I had to speak. I have to spread the word of mouth. Okay.
Stop spreading misinformation.
You stop spreading. Anyways, Pummel is weird because like it is on its own. It's a fairly the volume is fine because like I had Everyone Wants to Muted and I heard it and like it jump scared me because this thing is louder than. Well, I'm not gonna say it's loud, but on its own, it's louder than people give it credit for. But in the song, it just gets drowned out. Like you cannot hear this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that I always see it as like, they didn't really want to make it louder. Because if you made it louder, then you would have Continent Dromedary.
Yeah, that is true. But like,
I mean, Hollow does like continent dromedary.
it's like
I
it's
will-
weird
Pummel
because like,
is,
did they plan this thing for Water Island or what? Actually, you know what? They
Pummel-
probably did. I mean, look at
Probably
this
didn't.
thing.
Pummel is a. Is it the? Is it a bad sound? No. Is it the worst sound on this particular island? Yes, because you can't hear it.
That is
And
true.
Dipster say-
You think about
Okay,
it gameplay
North,
wise, you
What dipsters?
have to wait 24 hours to obtain Pummel. You finally, and at that
Wow.
point in the game, you probably have at least one triple already. Yeah, because you have T-Rocks. So it could it's either the second or last triple you get, and at that point of the song, you just don't hear it at all. So it's
I
like,
kid you
dang,
not,
what's
when
the
I
point
bred
of this
up-
monster?
When I bred a Pummel for the first time, I placed it on my island, and I'm like, it starts playing, and I'm like, okay, it's hitting its rubber thing, but what does it do? So I zoomed in on it, and I heard, and I was like, well, how are you supposed to hear that over my two Entbrats?
How did you get Entbret before Pummel?
I had Clamble.
Clamble!
How do you
You're
get
not fair.
Edrat twice before Pummel?
I have no idea, but that account has been deleted because I had to get a new device. So
That goes
Well,
fine.
anyway,
Anyways,
I
Pummel
I
has a
will
great
say
design, though. I like
Yeah,
that the
that we
eyes
can
are
agree
different
with.
sizes.
almost an iconic
It would have
design.
been
He
a
gets
cool
a lot
track
of points
if it
for that.
wasn't so damn quiet.
this
Damn.
is this
would've-
is easily the worst Pummel, so it's
Yeah.
only gonna get better from
Ah.
him.
Okay.
Entbret.
Yo, it's
Oh.
Entbret.
Yo, Edrat, the monster Hollow cannot think of.
The monster
Yep,
that goes
after all these
la
years,
la
I still
la
have no
la
idea what to feel about him.
la 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 la.
All right, follow Reed.
Alright, let's begin.
Embright is in a weird place as it is a mixed bag. The positives is the amazing vocal performance that really weigh in on this powerful monster. It is the main thing that the song has been building towards for the entirety of its run. But then there are the negatives, which are the fact that Embright is really loud and drowns out a lot of monsters. And the second one being that it doesn't do it well with anything, really. Playing on top of everything rather than wisdom. I would say that the positives do outweigh the negatives, as it still is possible to focus on other monsters, but the downsides do exist.
I think. This
I
is
swear to
fun.
God.
Why did you burp?
What do you mean?
He burped.
Hey,
That's
you
the
leave me and my
most-
burps alone, okay?
No,
Alright.
enough with your burps. I'm
All
taking
right,
away
Elijah.
your
Elijah.
All right, my time to shine. And Brat is the one thing the song has been building up to the end. So it is exquisite. It is like when this monster is like the first quad you get in game. It really shines for that. Welcome back, Raph. I'm sorry, we already talked
Well,
about
Miss
come
Pummel.
on.
Pummel.
Pummel.
All right, as I was saying, yeah.
So y'all
we,
really didn't wait for me to talk about Pummel.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. You can
This is the very
do it.
last
Live. How are you
place.
supposed to wait for you?
You can do we can say it after I do finish my thing about Entbrat. So as I was saying, Entbrat is a cool. The design's pretty good. It really shows that planty monster thing, as the game title says, and it's
As a
very
gay.
good as the game's title says, it's a very powerful. Yeah, Entbrat, everybody.
I mean, yeah, Emperor could fuck you up.
I swear to God.
Boy,
Pummel's fucking ass, I have to say it.
Yeah, Pummel. Actually, Pummel is not better than Quibble.
Yes, it is.
Wait. No, but okay, fine. What matters is that Emperor is also better than Quibble, and it's also really good.
Yeah.
It adds. It's got a very good melody, I will say, and like it justifies it being at the very end of the song. Like it helps that verse. It helps that it's like no, it's not like the Wordles, but it helps that verse not feel like that. It helps that verse feel different. It's like Kano and Bone.
I find Entbrat very fitting as a quad because it's supposed to be the grand finale among the normal monsters since it's the one with all four elements, and then the placement they put it in the
Among,
Yeah,
song.
that's,
like,
again, that's what
Among
Arrow
Us?
was saying. It's a very
Yeah.
well planned monster.
It was like you were like waiting till the end for this thing to sing, and when it sings, it releases is a hilariously raspy, but also for whatever reason gorgeous vocal.
Yeah, and then the
Surprise-
Wordos came
surprise is
along and
not
then
your-
decided to
And then
make
along
that
came the
up,
Wordos.
so.
Under!
Oh
you
my god,
telling me?
Entbrat always reminded me of Hagrid from Harry Potter.
I can see the resemblance. I feel like it also
Yeah,
reminds me of
same here.
something, but I can't remember what. Maybe it is Hagrid. I don't know.
In fact,
but
before I knew its name, I always called it the Hagrid monster.
the Hagrid. No, that's what you named it in game. You named it Hagrid.
No, actually, I named. What did
No,
I?
you have to. You
What
have
did I
to
name
now.
it?
You have to.
Oh
name
wait,
it
no,
that
I
now.
literally named it Hagrid.
I told you.
You have to
Damn, I
name
know
all
you
your
better than
epics
you do.
that.
Also,
Alright,
it has
next-
hands for feet.
All right, should we do the next monster?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, new monster.
what they said, I
new
agree.
monster.
Good climax.
Yo, Furcorn.
New monster.
Why,
Oh
why
my
does Hollow
Furcorn.
think that Furcorn is ass?
Yeah, guys, Hollow hates Furcorn.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
that's
it's my
Hollow's
least favorite
monster.
monster of all time. I hate it so much. I'm being sarcastic.
And Furcorn is in fact not better than Quibble.
I Hollow Reed.
All right, Hollow, time to shine.
La, la, la.
Time to shine.
Furcorn debut is a rather odd one, since his voice is nothing like that of what his future islands are like. So it's an album talk. That being said, Furcorn is pretty good on this island. Its melody is so iconic and memorable that we really kept using it in multiple islands in the future. Its vocal performance is soft, it's a little bit of rasp to it, really giving the impression of this little shy creature with a powerful voice, even though this is done better in the future islands. Overall, Furcorn is just a nice addition to the song. It doesn't overstay its welcome.
Furcorn is iconic on Plant Island, I will say.
Fuck yeah. I mean, not gonna lie.
Like, if
It's
you
a-
don't
it's
know
a solid
Furcorn,
melody.
you're not a real one.
Furcorn
It's
is
a
like,
solid melody.
okay,
A
here's
solid
the thing.
performance and a solid
Furcorn
melody.
is what Rhydon is to Pokemon, except they didn't forget about it.
Right on these nuts.
Yo.
All right. Who?
All right,
Who?
my turn.
Yeah.
As the one with the Furcorn action figure, I can say Furcorn is iconic. It is the monster. It's the mascot. You see it you see it anywhere you go. You talk about My Singing Monsters. He was in Fandemonium. He drinks the margaritas. He is Furcorn.
Furcorn is
Yes,
everywhere.
Furcorn.
He's
Every
under
time
your
Arrow
bed, in your
speaks-
family, in your walls. You can't escape him. He will find you.
Oh my god. Okay.
You are terrifying.
Every
Thank
time
you.
Arrow speaks, Arrow strokes his ego more and more.
Hey, whatever. I have like a tiny ego between my low self confidence.
That goes hard.
Furcorn is actually one of the greatest things on Plant Island because it's the track that it's the first beautiful track I guess you're expected to get.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I mean, aside from Ma, who is a pretty fun part on the island, but
I mean, Furcorn
Ma's
plays
banger.
first.
Nah, the first beautiful track you'll get is Dipsters.
No, the first beautiful track you get is
Because
actually
when you get the game, you get 3 keys and you can buy 3 Dipsters in Plant Island.
all right, are we moving?
Yeah, let's
Yeah, we're
let's
moving
move
on. Moving on.
It's upside down.
No, it's
Hell
I feel like this is intentional.
This
yo,
is
Liam. Look, it's Elmar.
Yo,
Liam, look, it's Elmar.
It's Elbmore.
you're glad that I released the
It's
triples
Elmore.
video before this.
Help Mall.
Yes, I am glad because I would have.
Oh my god,
Oh.
guys,
the monster.
Arrow, guys, Arrow leaked one of Liam's monsters. We gotta start over.
No, we're not starting over
No.
because the video's actually out.
Yeah.
okay.
Alright,
anyways,
Now, where were we?
Okay, so Flamble.
Plays on the third beat of every measure, which really adds nothing to the song, but where he shines is his cymbal crashes, which are essential to the song, as they are the only thing that actually transition verses into one another. There's nothing else to talk about with this one.
I mean, Clamble has a banger design. I mean, look at it.
All right, now my turn.
Yeah.
Clamble. All right, Clamble, aka the quad that was cucked from a fire quad the most.
What?
He is
The quad that was fucked from a quad. What?
was cucked from a
You
quad
just
the
destroyed
most.
my brain from that sentence, Arrow.
The quad the freaking the monster that was cucked from his fire quad the most.
Shut
Now-
up, Pong Ping is awesome.
No, I'm
True.
talking about he got hit. I'm talking about
Arrow!
I'm talking about how he got his quad last. Now I'm
Oh.
talking about yeah.
Ah, okay.
Now as I was saying, yeah, his symbol is essential and you can barely hear the other parts of it. So yeah, Clamble is definitely a good addition. Yeah.
I agree. The symbols go super hard. This is one of Clamble's best islands, and
Hell yeah.
the design also
crash-
goes really hard.
The crash just saves this monster. That is shit.
Flamble's hi-hat
It's-
is meh. The crash is one of the best things in the song.
Fuck yeah, it is.
I have nothing to say because
If
I
it didn't
agree.
have to crash, it would be as forgettable as poor Pummel. on this island.
I
Well, actually,
know,
no,
right?
because you can still hear it over Pummel.
Word.
I also
I mean,
always
I
found it
almost feel
funny
like
that
the-
this
the-
monster.
I feel like the hi-hats are like rhythmically interesting.
They just play on the third beat. How is that?
Yeah,
interesting?
and nothing else does, so it's interest.
What does that have to do with anything?
It has to do with
Alright.
everything.
It's just third beat. That's not even a rhythm.
Yes, it is. You're not a rhythm.
All right, can we
Not a
move?
rhythm.
All right, next one.
Yo.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, that one goes really hard. Potbelly goes hard.
Agreed.
All right.
Yeah.
Pretty
You
solid.
fall into his trap. He's just trying to get you to say the word.
What?
Anyways. Potbelly's first track in the intro is pretty catchy. Works well to build up the song into the trio verse. And the second track helps Octopus out and brings a punch to Moss track in the following verses. The two heads harmonizing work really well here, and it's simple yet effective.
Yeah, I can agree.
More like
Yeah, mm-hmm.
I
It's-
have
but-
nothing to say about it.
Potbelly's funny. It's got a funny voice, and I like the design.
The design, I love the design. This design goes crazy.
Gonna sound a bit different.
I
because
know.
I'm currently doing dishes, so
I guess-
okay, here's my
I
quick
guess-
synopsis. So yeah, Potbelly being the plant monster for this is good. It does its job. Yeah, bonnet bop.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
I guess you could
Yeah.
say Potbelly is the vocal that makes the song a bop.
I mean,
Oh,
it is
yeah.
this is
That's
Potbelly's
actually-
Island.
Really good one.
Potbelly is a very fun part on Plant Island, I must say. The intro part, for whatever reason, with its track until Rare Warbox arrived, kind of gave me chills. I don't know why.
I like it when it goes ba ba da ba. I genuinely feel like Plant Island would go hard if the song ended on ba ba da ba.
Yeah, I know that'd be cool.
It would make
Anyways.
listening through the whole thing actually worth it.
Can we move to the next?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Gajoo!
No, it's good.
Yeah.
Yay!
No,
Guys, it's a good day, cousin. It's
Yeah, I
a
can't
good day,
believe they made a
cousin.
good day, cousin, and made it
All
worse.
right.
Yo,
I'll-
and guess what? Kajube's gonna be a mythical island, meaning it's gonna be more islands than G'day, so G'day's better.
All right, let's hear
All right,
let's hear him.
Let's hear Hollow's opinion on G'day.
Yeah.
My opinion is that I'm going to punt all of you to the
Hello, just read.
I
Despite
said
doing
nothing.
the same thing as the Dipsters, it manages to do it infinitely better. For starters, Good Day is actually mixed in properly into the song. The track itself works infinitely better on the bassoon than it did for the Dipsters, so it is much more pleasing to listen to. And Good Day also gets the added benefit of doing excellently with Frondly and
Yeah, Gajube is good. I like the melody, but I feel like they made it too loud now.
What?
What?
Well,
I
Well,
mean, it was
I agree
quiet
with
when
you
it was in
minus
the
the
game.
volume
Well, actually,
thing.
no.
Minus the volume.
No, it was mixed perfectly and released, but that was in PS Vita. Then they added it to MSM and it
Bro.
was quiet.
you're
And
fucking
then
serious right now?
They volume boosted it, and now it's kind of... I wouldn't say it's too loud, but it's a bit loud for my liking, at least. I mean, design goes hard. It's a freaking walrus, and...
Yeah, I love Walrus.
On Plant Island.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too... Gajube is just kind of there for me. I feel like he gets a little repetitive.
Gajube is the.
Gajube is good.
I agree, he's
He's
not
most-
bad, but
What do
he's
you
definitely
mean it
the
gets
weakest
repetitive? Yeah,
mythical, and for me, he gets repetitive. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I can get a bit of repetitive.
In my opinion, is the most uncanny valley monster on the island because he.
Wow.
What?
Skill issue.
Okay,
It's
keep
a-
talking. Keep talking.
It's a really, really good part. It's like really interesting. It's actually, I actually find some level of uniqueness compared to the Dipsters between this part.
Well, it's basically
issue
Dipsters,
is-
but better.
I feel like it's a little, it's a little bit. It kind of has a very large counter melody to literally everything else in its verse.
Hmm.
Like
I just heard
everything.
you say Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, they're monsters. They're scary.
For monsters.
Uh-huh.
They're not, but
Then
none
some
of
of them
go
are
to,
cute
like,
as hell.
Also,
uncanny levels
for
of
whatever
scary.
reason, Gajube wildly sticks out among the other monsters on the island, and I don't know why.
I don't
he's
know. I
white.
feel like I don't know. I think Persona is
True.
pretty uncanny.
I mean, Mammoth's white too.
Well, yeah, they added.
Okay, what
All right, everybody,
all that
shut up. We're
matters,
moving
all
on.
that matters is that Gijube is better than Quibble because it's on the last islands. Next.
Noggin and Drumpler in the same slide. What the heck?
Okay, alright, Hollow. Give us, honor us with your sayings, I guess.
Please do.
Okay, and Jumpler are not the most impressive monsters ever on this island, but their comfortable bridges are so critical to the song. They are the entire foundation of the percussion line, and on top of that, they also fill in another crucial role during the Octopus verse, as they are the only two percussion monsters playing, which makes them critical to the entire song's flow.
Guys,
You know
I
what,
have a
that's
confession.
fair.
Noggin is the best monster on Plant Island.
Okay.
Nah, guys, the best monster on Plant Island is Legendary Dipsters.
Alright, it's Aaron time. So yeah. Noggin. He is the base. He is the beat. He is the monster you first get on this island. He is a requirement, a essential. You can have this song without him.
Yeah,
He
you
was so good they had to use him again for Air Island.
Yeah,
Oh
I can't
my
believe they
God.
reused Air Island Noggin.
Yeah, okay.
It's so good they used it on Plant Island Recomposed.
Drumpler also goes pretty hard.
Alright, yeah.
It's a
That-
pretty
that's
good
all I-
concept, but even still, people don't like talk about it that much.
Drumpler and Noggin is like
It's
the
just
most
because
underrated
it's
duet.
fat phobia.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're all fat phobic. We hate
No.
Drumpler.
Noggin
I
and
hate
Drumpler on
Drumpler.
Plant
It's
Island.
fat.
Alright, yeah. Drumpler is also a requirement. It's the first double you get. Yeah, requirement.
No, it's
yeah.
not. You can get Maul and Flog before that.
It makes you get Drumpler first.
You get Drumpler first. I don't.
I actually can cap that. I remember when I was very young, I used to deliberately avoid getting monsters that I thought were ugly, and Drumpler was one of them.
How did you even progress?
Fat phobia.
Literally,
I think I did
I
that first.
literally got Bogart before Drumpler and Flog. I just had T-Rex
Literally
and
Red
Maw
Claw.
and Potbelly, yeah.
Drumpler and Noggin on this island. Noggin is like the thing that sets off the whole foundation. That's kind of the point of Noggin.
Yeah, bro.
Noggin is like
Noggin, more like Poggin.
for a
You're not
monster
funny.
that literally is just a musical rock. That's literally all the bio says it is. It's just a musical rock that plays bongos. It like carries most of the islands in the game.
That is
Mm.
true. Noggin goes
Plant
hard.
Island is like the first sound
Alright.
you're expected to hear in like the tutorial. It's a very great start. Art. Drumpler was like the thing that amplifies Noggin on this island, and I
Yeah,
very much
Drumpler
appreciate
adds
that.
that little bit of flavor to the percussive line.
It,
'Cause, like,
it really does.
Yeah, because snare drums go hard.
Okay, I would say that Drumpler is probably one of the most underrated monsters in MSM.
True.
Hard agree.
I do agree. Drumpler has a lot of merit to it.
Alrighty, are we moving?
Yes.
Yeah, we're moving. Yo!
All right, we got to talk about one of the few good Maws.
What do you mean? Maw's the best monster in the game.
What do you mean? I'm about to
Says
punch
the
you.
one that doesn't like Maw because it's ugly.
That's not even me. I never said that.
Oh, I was
one.
talking to High Score.
What do you mean? I love Maw's design. It's my favorite natural.
You avoided Maw because he's ugly.
No, I said I did get Maw. His
All right,
variants
let's-
are kind of... Well, actually, no. The prismatic
Go,
Maws are
let's
better,
go.
but the
Follow,
rare
shut-
epics are kind of dog
Everybody
ass.
shut up and let auto narrate.
Maw has a fantastic vocal performance on this island. It's one of the most iconic vocals in MSM. It's not super melodic or even that interesting of a composition, but it's a vocal performance that raises it really high up on the list. Overall, a really good vocal. What else is there to say? It does everything it needs to do and leaves room for others.
Yeah.
Okay, I have my headphones back now, so I must say, Maw is a very good monster on this island. It does its job. It is a requirement.
I
Wow.
hope they make
I
Legendary
swear to
Mall and
God.
have it be
What?
orange and have pipes and eyes and a tongue and legs and it goes. Yo, I love a good day, but it's an organ sound instead of a vocal.
Yeah,
Dude,
Yeah, that's
Maw
all I
goes
have to say.
crazy on Plant Island. I love Maw so much.
I love Ma's organ sound Plant Island, and I love it when Ma goes, "Yes, I am a good design because I was made when Howlo was young.
Maw is
I am not
literally a circle
replacing
monster done
myself."
right.
I swear to
Yeah.
God.
Moss pretty good.
Maw is the
Maw
only
is
time a
a-
circle monster is good.
Yeah,
Maw
true.
is a tiny fluff ball with a beautiful voice. Like, why is its voice actually one of the most amazing in the game?
Like he just looks like
I
a
am,
beanbag. I want to jump on him.
He's just a beanbag chair with a mouth, and he has one of the best vocals in the game.
Yo, dude, like Plant Island Maw is
Oh
just on
my
its own, like
god.
with the castle base and like Noggin and Drumpler. Just like I entered the
Wait.
zone.
Oh my gosh! I just realized I forgot about the castle base.
Bruh.
We'll talk
let's
about it
get-
at the end.
we'll
We'll
get to
talk
that
about it at
later.
the end. We don't need a slide. All I need to know is that like Maw, like Maw on its own justifies the song change just because I get to listen to it more in the early game.
All right,
Oh boy, I wonder who we're doing next.
Octopus.
Yo, it's the guy who goes shoo a doo a shoo a doo a doo shoo a doo a shoo a doo a doo.
Shut up and let all
Island
speak.
is this?
Do a do a shoo a doo a doo. I'm gonna stop now.
Thank you.
What island is this?
It's,
Yo,
it's
you don't need
Plant
to know.
Island
You don't need to
Recomposed, aka
Yo.
the island I'd rather listen to right now.
Sorry,
Anyways.
I forgot that. I forgot the entire island.
Yo, it's Octopus, the one that goes. So they is a supernatural monster.
Shut up and let Hollow speak. We
Okay,
can't be here
anyway,
forever. Your
so
jokes just
guys,
keep putting things
guys.
off.
Guys, look at the text channel.
No.
Octopus is one of the most iconic vocals in MSM. Its melody is soft and subtle yet catchy, and it helps accent Ma's track even further. So low that it has works wonders for the song, so it helps it flow into the following verses, and manages to do it with everything that it plays with. Overall, an iconic monster that is the first of many incredible tracks this monster has.
I can
Okay,
agree with
I'm here now. I had to go piss, but I'm back now.
That goes hard.
Okay, now look at
Alright,
the text channel.
Octopus.
Look at the fucking text channel.
all right.
He's cool.
I mean, it's
Alright,
got a
yeah,
good idea.
Octopus is a great monster. It does its job very good. A very good monster. Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't used to like it. I like Octopus a lot now. What am I trying to say? But it was one of those monsters where I was a stupid child, and it was. I'm pretty sure it was the last monster I got on Plant Island actually, and it's
Okay,
pretty,
but guys. Oh, no, sorry, go on.
it's pretty quiet, which is a shame because it is good, but it's iconic, but at the same time, it feels like it's not doing much. But I could be wrong about that.
Okay, have you guys heard of, it's like way back in the day, they made like this early version of the MSM soundtrack, and I think it plays in the trailer or like behind the scenes for MSM, and it's literally just Octopus in the intro, and it was a banger because it
I'm
would
trying to
just start
imagine
with Bogart and
Oh, yeah,
Octopus,
yeah, I
and then
remember that
everything would just
trailer.
go.
I can't imagine Octopus in the intro of Plant Island.
And they put it on Spotify too. I remember they put it on Spotify.
I'll have to find that one day. Like I genuinely
Octopus.
can't.
Octopus to me is a monster that I kid you not. I always looked at it and I thought, is this an old man?
Yeah, they
Is
just
this
chopped off the
an
head of an
old
old man.
man?
I heard someone call it the
Oh,
race.
Again,
you're talking about the voice. My bad.
The
Yeah, and I
voice
think
sounds
Octopus
like
is
an
a
old
pretty
man.
funny-
That's the
Octopus
that
is-
Yeah, Matt
the thing
did
I
a
like
great
about
job
it.
with Octopus.
it's a very smooth part. It's a very smooth part on the island.
It is a great vocal, all things considered.
I also
Yeah.
still hate to this day that I can't do its bass.
Red.
L, I can
You're
do
18
space.
years old.
Yeah, North
Alright.
keep his voice out
Do
of
we move
all
now?
those. I will say
Do we
I'm
move
not
now?
really a fan of how they did the leaves. I don't like that it's just like 2 big balls. I wish it was just like an actual tree.
What do you mean by that?
Bro.
You know what I mean by
I mean,
that?
at
It would
least-
look better if it was an actual tree and not just 2
I
freaking.
I mean, at least
Bushes.
it's not
Okay.
I
giving
hate how it's
octopus
just
two
two.
Yo, it's
Oh,
guys,
no.
new monster.
Yo, we get to talk about new monster.
Phased.
No one's
Yeah,
gonna.
the
I don't know how
dinosaur
many
and the
people are gonna
tree
get
man.
that. Anyways.
No,
I
that's
like
me.
the new monster and the tree man.
Starting with T-Rex, its percussion track is really just a more complex verse.
Oh, he muted.
Wow.
He just
Are you
muted.
fucking
Did
kidding
he
me?
need to mute
Unmute.
himself? Okay.
What?
Unmute yourself.
Just okay. Start again.
Muted
Start again.
me.
Start again.
Unmute. Why
That's
did you do
what
that,
you
Raph?
get. That's what you get for not calling T-Rex by new monster. The
That
correct
was
name.
you?
Raph, this is
Yeah.
why you're a horrible moderator.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't realize the
roast
server.
This is
Ew.
exactly why I demoted
Alright,
you in
let's
Canny
begin.
Bay.
Let's
Roast
continue.
Guys,
Let us
roast
continue.
Anyways, where was I? Starting
That
with
was like-
new monster.
What, 8 months ago, also, high score give me mod back.
No.
Guys, look at Raph. She's at this Discord moderator.
Yo,
All right,
Raph is a Discord
All right,
moderator.
read the thing now, Holler. Hollow.
I didn't hear
Holler.
what you say before.
Holler.
Guys,
Doesn't
my
come on.
apology is Holler.
Please, let's get this over with.
Starting with T-Rex, its percussion track is really just a more complex version of Noggin's rhythm, yet it helps put the punch into the verses that it plays in, and its plays only help it out by making it shine more when it plays, since it doesn't play the whole song. As for Shrub, now Shrub is without question the best percussionist on the island.
Wow.
It is essential because it is the only monster during the intro, and its track in the trio verse and opera verse help filling in the air and bring in the rhythmic interest that the song needed. Together, these two make an unshakable duo, which is why they are tied.
Honestly, I agree.
Yeah,
Shrub
sure,
is a
but
You know what?
percussion
Yeah, I
is
monster.
can
the
agree
best.
with that.
All right.
Yeah, they both go really hard.
Shrub
They
is a
go.
Hot
percussion
take.
monster, and if you
Hot
disagree,
take.
you're wrong.
Really hot take here. Shrub is the best percussion monster in MSM. Light me on fire. You know it's true.
You know what? Whatever. I mean,
Shrub is
You
better than
mean
Quibble
Terracorp
because
is
it's
on
a
less
last
island?
island.
All right. I have one thing to say about I have one thing to say about both of them, and it's
that goes hard. Shrub built like a rapper for real. I mean, look at this guy's. Look at his lips. Look at his trim. Like, look at this guy's. Look at how skinny this guy is. Like, this guy looks like you couldn't beat this guy in a rap battle or a beatbox battle. You just couldn't beat him. Shrub is
Just
on
like how you
fire.
couldn't be. It's just like how you couldn't beat Poick in a dance off.
True.
Shrub is
just a poke.
Can
cousin.
anyone
Can't
notice
beat
the
Woolbox for the
the
best monster
thing
plant
under its mouth?
T-Rex is also banger. I mean, it's a reptile, so it's automatically based. But like,
Yeah.
New
the
monster,
construction-
new monster alert.
We're not
Yeah.
calling it new monster. There's only one T-Rex
Yeah,
that you can
T-Rex.
call new monster.
the
New
sound. Is,
monster's name origin is funny. The name is funny.
no one knows what we're calling
Because
it.
ha ha
that
ha rocks.
Yeah, that is true. Again, dinosaur based. And again, the sound it adds that punch. It's basically Noggin, but it's better than Noggin. Like, it's just it's based like easy second favorite natural pick. The only bad
Okay, my
thing
opinion-
is that it's not on Earth Island.
My opinion on T-Rex. First of all, this was my thought when I first saw it. Why did we have 6 like very strange, cute, fluffy monsters, and then all of a sudden we just get this actual dinosaur with excavator buckets for legs? I do really love this monster. It is a very, very good monster, though honestly I don't understand why for the life of me it is water. But that's another subject for
Honestly,
another day.
same.
Because the,
Dude,
because
if
the
T-Rex was
crystals
just,
are blue.
Dude, no, because That already
That's like
constructed- Dude, if T-Rex was just cold and Earth, it could have been on Earth Island. We were robbed.
I'm pretty sure how it works is they come up with the sound first, then the designs, and then they just leave like elements to the very last thing.
Yeah, elements should not
T-Rex
be
really
slept
does.
on.
T-Rox
Oh my
is
God.
I would know.
Imagine freaking
Shush.
freaking T-Rox duetting with Earth Epic Warbox.
As for
We were
Shrub,
robbed.
Shrub is a beatboxer. Beatboxers are based.
Yeah, beatboxing.
I
does
mean, it's
belong.
not real boxing, but
Well, it's still using its mouth to make percussive sound.
Shrub is a beatboxing monster either way. It's a
Shrubalace.
Trouble-ace. I will.
How
I
many-
am
how
now
many-
putting that in my dictionary of stupid words.
how many
Shrubalace.
monsters does Shrub actually do beatboxing? Because I know in Dawn of Fire it does actual beatboxing.
I think the only monster like. Alright, I think we
You
should move on.
don't forget the.
We're out of things to say. We should move on.
Oh, overall, Shrub is amazing.
Yeah,
I
these
love
two
Shrub.
monsters
He's my favorite
go to
Mammoth, Toejammer, and Flog.
Yes,
The,
we get to talk about this. All
the
right,
trio of god vocals.
All right, say your thing, Hollow.
Three of the most iconic tracks.
Mammoth
in the
is
show.
fucking ass.
Shut up,
Shut-
Raph.
Mammoth
Shut
does
up,
have
don't
an ass.
ask you. No one-
Yeah, Mammoth has a nice bum.
You're wrong.
Anyways,
His bum is so nice, he
most
says
iconic
it.
tracks in MSM. The most iconic tracks in MSM. This trio is utter perfection, while still being simple enough to get the player invested. Starting with Mammoth, it's bassy and full track, perfectly captures the entire verse. This is basically the main focus of the verse when it plays. Its melody is bouncy, fun, and catchy, but it could be even better, since there is some empty space in this track. This is where Toejammer comes in, filling in dead air where Mammoth doesn't play, further enhancing both tracks as they progress. And finally, there's Flog. Flog has a very simple track, yet his vocal performance is unlike anything in the entire game, yet perfectly wraps up Toejammer and Mammoth's tracks until the track loops, leaving out in the final loop to help Bogart transition in the song into the Octopus verse. Overall, it's easy to see why these three are so iconic and beloved.
Yeah, nothing hits different than these three monsters.
All right, it's Aaron
Oh
time
boy,
once
I wonder
again.
what monster we're doing next.
No,
My bad.
This is okay. This is one of the. This is like an iconic trio, but I would say this is still one of like the best
all right,
trios ever.
Th-
It's I want to
This
say
is the
I wanna say
vocal
best, though.
trio of MSM. You can't have any. This is the one that is most recognizable out of any island. You can't have the song without it. Bum do bum do bum do bum wow 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 wow.
Alright, nice singing, Arrow.
Yeah.
Not nice thing.
Yeah, I
sound
can
like
agree.
a
This is
big
iconic.
side.
Yeah.
Nostalgia boners.
Trio
Nostalgia
that
boners.
Boulders.
these are the
Oh.
trio that make Plant Island actually come into existence when you have all three of them together.
Yeah. Like
How I
really,
do
like the
not want to
voices,
be
everything,
referred
especially
as anything
Toejammer.
but a boulder.
Flog is a bit
when
weird for me.
when I
don't know.
first heard Toejammer, I thought it was saying duet, and then it's the fact that its voice is like doubled.
Do
Yes, it's like two
Do,
voices. Anyways, I
do-
would say that this is like the second best Mammoth out of his entire.
I mean, nothing is gonna come close. It's just it's too iconic.
There's only one Mammoth
no.
in my that beats it.
Fairy Island.
What is it?
Goblin Island Mammoth!
No, guys, it would be Celestial Island Mammoth, aka Glacier. What's your opinion on Glacier? Oh no. I lost my internet connection. Look at this, there's no internet. I've lagged out. I'm all alone. Wait, that means I can talk shit behind their backs and get away with it. Lian, you smell bad. And Arrow, you have one eye. And Hollow, you're a bitch. And Quinn, you're not a bitch. And North, you're North. And Raph, you are fucking ass. I am really sorry. I have no control over this. This is just what happens. I'm so. Are you freaking kidding me? Wait,
Yes, Susan.
I'm back.
Susan.
I'm
Which
back.
suits the monster well. Said it is a ghost cat. It duets really well with the trio in that verse. And all the vocals and Bogart in the following verses. Its sound font is one of the most iconic in the entire series. It got such a recognizable and enjoyable sound. It's no wonder it ranks this high. Really set the standard for one of the best monsters in the franchise.
I'm back, hoes.
Alright, Ghast is a great monster. Yeah, Ghast, everybody. Who was to be expected? He has
Ghast!
the great.
Yes, it's funny.
This is one of those
Yeah.
one of those
Don't
monsters where
forget
it's
to
designed to
cut
be
that.
popular.
Also,
Yeah.
Drew, don't forget to cut that one part out. Anyways, how to breed guests in my singing monsters tutorial. How to get gas.
I'm literally playing Bad Piggies while we're doing this.
Yeah, this is
Okay, so to
Al.
get gas, you need to breed Sugarbush with Pango.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
completely agree.
Oh wow.
It's one of
my
those
opinion on
monsters.
Ghast.
Just look at it. It's a fucking cat. The sound is amazing.
Guys,
Like,
I
This thing sets such an impression. It's unlike anything else.
guys, you put this thing in the song, and suddenly the song is just escalated into ascension. It's like the
What I
the
like
godsend
about-
part.
Gas is fucking amazing.
It's like the godsend part of the entire
I love
island.
this melody so much.
The melody goes so hard, but what I like about it is that
I
even-
know, right?
You can still have the song without gas.
It met
like,
my expectation.
because like it's a hard to breed monster and it's like not part of the natural, so it's like you're rewarded for going through the effort to get it, but also you're not
too, but
losing
too-
from not having it because Plant Island at that point of the game is still okay.
Too bad future Ethereal's Island monsters or not. Okay, I can't speak. Too bad other monsters decided to completely ignore this fact and decide to be the most nothing thing in the
Oh
universe.
boy, I wonder what monster we're doing next.
All right, next we're moving
It's
on
almost
to
like there aren't multiple monsters left.
Okay, hold on. Real quick. Drew.
What, bitch?
We're gonna need you to cut out a little bit of this section because
We said that twice now.
he wasn't
No,
here.
Trust me, it got cut out. Trust me, it got cut out.
No, but Leon made a not fun joke. So
No,
we're
you
gonna
don't
need
understand.
you to cut
My
out.
internet went out, so I didn't even hear it. It's not even gonna go in the video.
Oh, okay, then cut this out as well. Okay. You guys-
All right,
next we have
Finally.
Christian Bush.
finally.
Yo.
Yo, I can't believe they added Christian Bush to the game. You guys
it's
know
the
Christian Bush?
copyright. Let's skip this guy.
Honestly, Sugarbush should have been after Plant Island because it's better than the song as a whole.
Anyways, on Honest Melodic as Gas, Sugarbush manages to take the upper hand by having his own solo towards the end of the song, which the castle bass as support and some percussion monsters get the verse flowing. This solo makes Sugarbush absolutely core to the entire song. It is the main outro of the song. It also transitions into the intro when the song loops. In the track that Sugarbush plays in the trio box is also really good. It helps out Gas immensely by stabilizing both tracks and having a perfect duet that blends in its sound perfectly. Overall, Sugarbush is just flawless. Another one of the best monsters in the franchise.
I like the outro Sugarbush.
I like
Don't
the
we
yeah,
all?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the 7-up, rapate, braha.
For whatever reason, when I was talking among my friends who played My Singing Monsters, Sugarbush was like, if you have Sugarbush is like the monster that officially means you're cool if you have it on Plant Island.
I like I
Because-
like the flower he has in his hat.
He's the guy with the fedora, he's the guy with the guitar, he's the guy who says yeah, yeah, like a
The
country
mandolin.
singer.
It's not a guitar.
Yes, I know it's not a guitar, but
It's
The
not
name
a
is pretty
guitar.
weird,
TV
but my
Turner's
friends
TV
all said it
image.
was a guitar
It's fine,
because they're dumb.
'cause, you know, he's a monster.
Not an imposter.
They
God
didn't
damn it.
read the freaking bio.
We are monsters,
Yeah,
not
Sugarbush
imposters.
goes crazy. It's like Gas, where you can have the song
Hell
without
yeah,
but
it
once,
is.
but you're rewarded for going through the effort to get it because it adds so much.
Bro, I couldn't even get it because I didn't use torches.
Damn. I mean, I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
now-
I,
Well,
I
the
first tried
the
an
first
Epic
account,
Toe
yeah.
Jammer without any torches. So you never know.
Well, that was a really long time ago. That was my
I
first
mean, I
account.
tried Rare Juggler first try without torches.
I
Yeah.
swear to God.
second try. Epic guess, second try.
Base, yeah, if you can get epic
Sugar Bush
gas, you can get
is,
fucking Sugar Bush.
One of is definitely one of the best parts on Plant Island, even
For
though it
sure.
only plays in like 2 segments. But here's
Can't
the
have
one
that.
criticism I have for Sugar Bush, and this also applies to Gag.
Max.
Their
Because we don't have a lot of
melodies
time left. I don't
blend
wanna talk
in the
about
first verse, and a lot. It's to the point where I thought Gaz's melody on Plant Island was like yeah,
like, they really blend with each other really well.
I kind of like it
I thought
when
they were-
different sounds can actually blend together.
Yeah, because then you have continent syndrome where it's perfection.
Yeah.
Or you get to have the Team Air Psychic Island video.
That
Shut up, Leon.
no.
All right,
We don't.
we're going.
All you need
Okay,
to
I
know
want to
about
talk
Sugar
about
Bush is
Bogart.
that if
Yo,
you're listening to
wow.
Plant Island, listen to Sugar Bush Island instead. What are you doing with your life?
Exactly. Anyway,
Anyways,
now we have
Bogart
the
is
monster
gay.
of
Wow,
the
there
game.
is so
Okay.
much text. The
Oh
Bogart
boy,
PG
this-
is funny.
Oh boy, oh boy.
No, I
Here we
thought
go.
it was gonna be gay Bogart and not Bogart and G'day. No.
Yeah,
No,
G'day isn't at the #1 spot. This is the fake list.
Oh yeah, that's the
No,
plot
number
twist.
one spot is the
Bogart-
Castle
All
Bay.
is Bogart
Castle
fan.
Bay is the number one.
all right,
Yo.
let's get to this. Okay,
You will die of natural causes.
without question, the best monster on the island was a lineup of mostly percussion and vocals. It's obvious that Bogart had to be the entire foundation of the song alongside the castle bass. Let's take this one step at a time. Bogart's first track in each trio verse is pretty complex. It has Mammoth's melodies heavily in the track, but also has more notes to the track to play in the places that Mammoth doesn't play. And at the end of the track, Bogart has a bit of fog at the end of the track, which also transitions into the octopus verse, which Bogart is critical to, since he is the main monster that helps build up that verse into the Maverse. His track in the Maverse has the same stuff going on as it did in the octopus verse, but there's a lot more going on. It was a simple yet effective track, and with high notes to further emphasize the intensity of the track and the verse. Overall, Bogart is just flawless. One of those legendary tracks in MSM that stand this test of time.
Oh, you misspelled intensity as ethnicity.
I know.
Bruh.
That was freaking like.
Wait,
the
what?
auto
Where?
correct.
I missed it. Where is it?
I
Yo, Bogart on Plant Island sure does go da 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 da.
Dude, Bogart is a freaking beast. I don't know where I could start.
okay.
Bro,
Let's start with that
fucking
sound
banger
font.
of a
Ooh.
sound.
Oh, dude, the sound font is so
Bogart on
juicy.
Plant Island be
Is
like.
it-
is it-
I'm curious to know if it's authentic.
It is like, I don't know, but you have one Bogart, all that dead air is filled just instantly, just with
Bogart
one.
has so much ethnicity.
Oh, God, it has so much ethnicity.
So
is true.
ethnic.
Ethnic Bogart.
And then I love how it just built like you have like crescendos into the Marvers, and it works really well because it starts out like I think it's like at a mezzo forte, but then it crescendos into like forte. It works really well.
It does so much for the song. It really
Okay,
does.
now
Bogart-
time for the Rio #1 spot, the Castle Bays.
I forgot
Bogart
it.
is the
Yeah.
No, wait,
I mean,
I haven't
should we
said
talk
I
about
haven't
it or
said
not?
anything. I forgot to say
Okay,
something.
Aaron
I
needs
forgot
to go,
to
Aaron needs
say
go, Aaron needs to go.
Yeah, Bogart is basically the island. You can't have it without him.
That is true.
Bogart is Bogart. Who freaking left? Dang it.
Don't worry
Laugh
about it.
again.
She'll be back. Don't worry about it.
I think
Bogart
her
is,
internet has been dying.
Bogart is one of the it's like the track on the island.
It is.
I know, right? Hell yeah,
When
it is.
you think of
It
Plant Island,
owns everything. It underlines everything. Every monster basically works on top of it, except for everybody in the opening. But that's another subject. So. Plus, Sugarbush's solo verse, I guess. Okay, you know what? Bogart is basically the island's entire setup, and it does it well. It is the one of the most well-made monsters in the game. Like, I saw its design, and I'm like, that is one of the most interesting things ever. I never thought of making a character who had 4 arms playing a cello. LO. So he
And
basically
it
is his
also
own
goes too,
orchestra.
it's like you
That
have
is
the top
amazing.
hand. It's like you have in the tracks you have like bottom hand playing like low notes, and top hand playing high
That's the
notes.
thing. The animations on
I
Plant
think
Island
if
are.
you-
They're
I mean,
pretty,
there are
but
4
they're well
monsters
done.
I find better than Bogart, but there are 4 monsters I find better than Bogart in the entirety of the game. But that's a completely different subject entirely. So
Yeah. All I need to know is that Bogart
Bogart
is
is,
better than Cole.
Bogart's amazing. It's
Spoiler alert! I think Bogart is the best monster in the franchise. Nothing comes close.
Well, no
to it.
shit.
even though it's one of the monsters that doesn't sing.
My celloing monsters.
My shelling monsters, Plant Island,
Even
but
though
only
it's a-
shellos.
Even
What's
though
next?
It's a B-block.
Death,
Okay.
apparently.
Yes, the
Here we
drawings.
go. Here
You
we
know
go.
what? No, this is our Plant Island castle, guys.
Yes, the drawings.
Yes,
the
this,
best part.
yes,
Wait,
this is where we talk
someone
about the
get
castle.
Someone get Scuba's in the chat.
No, he can't
Oh,
join.
we don't have Kish. Oh, we don't have Kish in here to roast these. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
he can't join. So
We'll-
we may
we'll
as
get
well
them-
use this as an
we'll do
opportunity
it
to talk
after.
about the castle base.
Castle Base is iconic.
It is.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, I
Plant
like.
Island's castle. I honestly prefer. I know this is a take that nobody wants to hear, but I honestly prefer the castles as a synth sub base rather than a fingered base. But
Pause.
On.
North says
Oh,
finger
we are-
once. Everyone pause.
We.
It is an iconic bass.
Get
I
your
used-
head out the gutter.
did you just call it a bass? It's not a fish.
I meant to say bass, bitch.
Pummel's a fish.
No, you did not.
I don't really like
No,
the
you-
way it goes. I don't really like the do. Like, it's really just that do note. Like,
No, that bass
Like-
is what sets up, is what works with the first verse. I mean, honestly, I liked it when the ambience drowned the castle sometimes. So, like, all you heard was the
ambience goes
vocalist in
hard,
that
but,
bit.
like,
Yeah,
my
vocalist in that
affiliation with
bit,
the
and it was
castle
like a
based on
chilly
Plant Island
build-up,
is
but
weird.
when it was like a chilly build-up, but the castle's bass is actually really good.
Yeah, because there are things. I guess there are things that I like and don't like. I guess there are things where I feel like it could be better.
I feel
Like,
like
it's-
out of all the natural islands, I would give best. Oh, no. I would give second best this one.
Yeah, I think for me there are nitpicks I have with this castle. That's all I can say.
Alright. Let's talk about Plant Island as a whole.
Oof.
Plant Island, as it is right now, it's a really bad song. As the two verses that okay, as the same two verses repeat over and over thanks to the Wordles. Structure change. There are way too many monsters now, and the song is just plain chaos now compared to what it was once. At its best, Plant Island needs all 15 of the naturals, Kajou, Pungleton, Gas, and Sugarbush, and the castle base, and anything more than that is just filler and doesn't work.
Yeah, I can say Plant Island. It's sad because there is a lot of good stuff on this island, but it's really just even aside from the
I know,
structure
right?
change, it's so prevalent. Like you just get tired of it.
I would say that before like Woolbox, Wordles, Dipsters, those craps, I would say this is like second, maybe third best if you really like Earth that much.
Hmm.
Or, I would say it's like really solid. Really
Yeah,
good
this is a
island.
solid
But then
song.
you have Woolbox, Wordles, Dipsters, put them all together, and now I don't know how, but those like there's like 6 monsters in total that I would say are like really bad. And
I don't
those
even mind
monsters,
Dipsters and
like,
Woolbox.
completely
It really
duck
is
the
just
whole
a
thing.
change in structure.
Yeah, and not even that. Like Dipsters and Woolbox alone make it just so unbearable.
I would disagree. I can listen to the song with Dipsters and Woolbox. It really is the structure
Yes,
change.
I can too. I can. No, screw you both. I can listen to it with both.
I don't
Get
know.
on
I feel
my
like
level.
you- at
Get on
first,
my level of low expectations.
Arrow,
good.
you have no.
you have the
expectations.
I
lowest
can
level.
tolerate absolutely everything.
This
that's
is
on-
what you should be, Quinn. Get on my level. How about
He
that?
hasn't even said anything.
Hell no.
I can tolerate
Here-
every
Drew, here's the thing.
single monster
What,
in
bitch?
this song. So if anyone has an issue with that, you gotta go talk to
Priest. Anyways,
I
Drew.
mean,
I
What,
feel like
bitch?
what you
kind of
said
is a priest.
will not hold up because you may want to listen. You can listen to it like Comic the Websters and Wolfbox are like first listen through. But how many times are you willing to listen through Plant with those dudes?
I could listen.
A lot of-
I mean, I spend a lot of time.
All day.
I mean,
I can
listen, I'm
listen
gonna be
to it.
honest. I'd rather listen to Plant Island Recomposed than the official one.
I can listen to Plant Out any given time of the day, just whenever I want.
Can't
yeah,
really
I can
listen
get
to.
into Plant Island,
Like-
but like, I'm not sure. Maybe
I'd
like
rather
I don't think I could
listen
answer
to
that
like
question.
hate.
Okay, here's the thing. I feel like Plant Island is just one that we've been overexposed to. Like we've
yeah, Plant
listened to
Island
it,
is
heard
just a
it,
very
seen it so
saturated
many
island.
times. So yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
with
it's
MSM,
just-
like, by the time you start exploring new islands, you're like, "Fuck you, Plant Island! I wanna hear all this new shit." Like, you know what's
Yeah, and-
annoying when you go through the top islands and it's always Plant Island.
I don't know what's
Uh-huh.
with that.
High score. Have you stopped the
I
recording?
mean, it's the first island.
No,
We're
We need-
still
we-
recording.
yeah, because like we didn't finish yet. All right, what are we gonna end it on?
My honest opinion on Plant Island is it's a good island to start the game with. I
Oh,
must
for
say.
sure,
Yes.
it has a good foundation to carry the start of the game, but over
feel like
time you
Plant
just grow
Island
out
has,
of
like,
it.
Plant Island has
Also,
just,
I
like, those
plan on
facts
making
that-
my own take on this island in the future, so that might be interesting. Hollow probably won't like it because he's Hollow.
Listen, just
okay,
just
anyways.
make it a cover of Plant Island Recomposed, and it'll
I
be
feel
better.
like that if you took
I
any
mean-
other natural island, just wouldn't work as your first island because like they're all like very heavily.
Oh yeah, that's true. And there's also that like Plant Island. It just has this familiar feeling. Like you look outside and like it's just it feels like it. You're right. It feels like the perfect start.
It's just like you listen to it again. It's just like, hello once again, old friend.
Like it feels like the most. I wouldn't. No, no. It's definitely not boring, but it feels like the most simple, which is
It
good.
feels like very at home.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like you know that feeling. It's just you can't describe it.
Oh
like
my
the
gosh,
perfect
let's go back
place
to
to
Plant
start
Island.
an adventure.
Yes, it's kind of like starting a Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I've referenced Pokemon twice. What's going on?
Hollow, we get it.
you're
I
too.
think. Listen, guys, Pikachu is the best monster on Plant Island.
All right.
All right, okay. Now let's
Imagine
talk
only
about-
knowing Pikachu.
The MPG has Pikachu on Plant Island, I think.
That's true. Remember
Oh,
when
yeah.
Plant Island was a giant pixel art of Pikachu?
Okay, guys, I have to talk about the voting.
The what?
The voting.
We have to talk about which island we want to vote for next.
Oh, that's what
Starhenge.
we do next.
Starhenge.
Cold.
Celestial Island.
Star.
No,
Hell no.
I
Starhenge.
okay.
Cold.
Until we get these island, I will continue voting for continent. Continent.
Cold.
Honestly,
I
come
think either.
on.
I think.
I want to do
Cold,
Starhenge as well, just because there's like so little
Hell
monsters
yeah,
on
we
that
got-
island.
All right, well, we'll
Cold.
comment. We'll comment on
Cold.
the video. We'll do that.
Cold Earth or Haven.
All right.
Arrow, you
I
are
guess
such a boring.
I guess everybody comments which one we do next.
I don't care if
Yes.
I'm boring. You can suck my horn.
No,
Well, I'll suck
I
your
wouldn't
horn
do that
away.
even if you paid me $1 million.
If you don't.
All right.
All right.
Raph is. It
Very
looks like
ending
Raph
song.
isn't coming back. So what are we gonna end it on?
I'll tell you one. Thick thighs
Hipsters
save
are
lives.
fucking ass.
Thick thighs save lives.